Now, Mr. Potter, I need to redo it. Okay, restart it. I'm trying to do my best Jimmy Stewart.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Potter, don't you know that every time a bell rings, a podcast gets its wings? Welcome back to Lost in the Frame. My name is Alex.
My name's Malik.
My name is Tachi.
And we are back. And better than ever.
As we
How are you
every
guys
week.
doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah, doing great.
I'm in a good mood.
Why?
Why?
I just ate some Buddy's burgers.
Mm.
They got some dope ass fries.
Shout out, buddy.
Shout out, Buddy. I watched The Holdovers today. That put me in a great mood. I watched It's a Wonderful Life yesterday. Made an extra $9.50 in poker. It's all great.
Wait, no, I was
sarcasm.
$9.50. You were $9.75. You beat me by a quarter.
I beat you, but yeah, $9.75. I'm balling. Never mind. Broke ass.
I deserve that. It's a failure.
Yeah. How are you, Alex?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Although today, Army lost the Army-Navy game, and I was a little bummed.
There was an Army-Navy game
Yeah.
they like to play?
Yeah, they fight a war
Literally?
on the
Mhm.
football field.
Oh.
I keep forgetting you. How do you not know what the Army-Navy game is? Come on, Malik.
I didn't know that was there.
That's like
It's a thing.
surface level ball knowledge.
Did you know that, Tachi?
Of course I knew.
Are there bets on the Army-Navy game?
Most likely. It's got to
All right.
be.
I
Brought
knew
to you
that.
by Kalshi.
I knew that was a thing. Just so we're all aware.
I don't believe you.
I'm just joshing you guys.
Josh O'Connoring us.
Yeah, if these two movies didn't put you guys in a good jolly mood, I don't know what will.
I
That's some
wouldn't
good
describe either of these movies as particularly jolly.
I wouldn't either, but they still leave me with the feeling of warmth and comfort. Comfort and joy, if you will.
Mm. I will.
Thank you.
I guess I will too.
Thank you.
If you haven't figured it out yet, we are talking Christmas movies this week, and two in particular that we feel are thematically similar enough to make an episode out of it. And they are The Holdovers and It's a Wonderful Life. And we're really excited to talk about them. This is what, the second time we've talked about The Holdovers on the pod, because I think we did like a mini segment when we did our 2023 Rewind episode in the summer.
Did. Yeah.
So this is
Wow.
officially the first movie that has been rehashed. If you can believe it, we're already running out of content.
That's crazy. We have history now. I think
We
this
have
is
lore.
episode 34.
Look at
That's kind
us.
of crazy.
You know what episode's going to be crazy?
100.
67.
What if the meme? The meme is going to be dead by then,
Oh, it will.
and we're still going to be running it to the ground.
That's a dream.
All right, let's run through our movie news, and then we can get into our movies. Cool.
Let's do it.
Cool.
All right, Alex, I'm pointing this. I'm going to say this one, but then I'm going to chastise you after.
Mhm.
4 different trailers for Avengers Doomsday will be attached with Avatar Fire and Ash. Each trailer will play for 1 week before switching to the next. Before I get to Alex, Tachi, how excited are you, scale 1 to 10, to see the first teaser for Avengers Doomsday?
Like from a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
I'll go 7.
7.
Yeah.
Shockingly low.
Shockingly low. I don't know what has happened or transpired over the last several months, but I just find myself
Dwindled?
not caring.
Wow.
I never thought I'd get to this point, but I just don't really care.
Me with
Mm.
Star Wars.
It's kind of sad because
I was about to say, it's always kind of sad, right?
I think I've already talked on the podcast how much I am such a fanboy of Marvel, but then just suddenly,
I think last time we talked about it, you did say that, but there was still like the hopeful, like the hopefulness to it. You're like, yeah, even though this, I am still like this. This sounds
Right.
like the first time that's just like whatever.
yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised by it too, but
Wow.
it is what it is.
Why are you chastising me? Step into my Thunderdome. Let's see if you can handle the heat.
Have you watched Avatar: The Way of Water yet?
No. It's like 3.5 hours.
So is the next one.
Well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Here's what I was gonna say. We have tickets to Avatar: Fire and Ash this Thursday at Hookie in Hutto, where we saw one battle after another.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is just because this place is in Hutto, but this showing is not sold out yet. There's no seats next to us, but there are seats in our row.
Well, I guess maybe I'll watch it this week or something. I have a life.
I'm just throwing a loose invite to you, buddy. All right.
I'm sure I could even go without seeing The Way of Water, and I'm sure I could figure it out.
Oh my god.
I will say, I don't think you'll regret watching Way of Water.
You won't.
I'm a little biased. I think objectively it's still a good movie. It's produced very well.
It's 3.5 hours. That could be like 3.5 YouTube video essays I could consume.
Huh.
Or 3.5 hours of AI generated Charlie Kirk, We Are Charlie Kirk TikTok content.
I think you're kind of cooked.
Probably.
It might be.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
did determine that I am an unk at the beginning of this podcast.
You can break down the 3.5 hour movie into however many TikTok parts you need.
That would be a good idea.
Into 3,000 TikTok parts.
Subway surfers on the side.
Every 5 minutes of Avatar 2, you get 2 hours of TikTok. How about that?
That'd be crazy. How long would it take you to finish? I watched one movie this year, and it was Avatar: The Way of Water, and I don't remember it. Zootopia 2 has passed $1 billion worldwide. It is the fastest PG-rated film to ever cross the milestone.
I can't believe those Judy Hopps walk-ups. People discounted them so much, and
Now look where we're at. That's crazy.
It's a lot of billions.
There's
it's actually just 1 billion.
Just a single one. Did you guys see the teaser for the live-action Street Fighter movie?
I saw that it came out.
I saw some castings and their outfits.
How do you feel about the outfits? What do you think the vibe of this movie is gonna be?
Okay. Since I have history with Mortal Kombat, the two movies from the 90s, I actually think it's pretty important that they embrace the campiness of like these old fighting games. So I'm actually kind of on board. It does look a little ridiculous, but you can't have a Street Fighter or a Mortal Kombat movie without some goofiness.
That's true, and I totally agree with you.
But
I just don't. I don't know if there's a way to like make them not look so goofy. Like I don't want it to be serious. Like
There's
I want
always
it to
a
be
limit.
like I want it to be like accurate. Like I like that that it's pretty much like 1-to-1.
Yeah.
But I'm like, is that an issue, or is there a way to do 1-to-1 and make it look a little better?
Right.
I don't know.
And I'm not saying the castings are great.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I appreciate the direction that they're heading.
You know what? I think I have more of an issue with this because we got the first looks for the season 2 of Avatar, the live action Avatar, and Toph is in it. And I saw the picture of Toph, and what she's wearing looks exactly like the show, but it just looks like cosplay for the TV show. And that was the same issue I had with season 1 of Avatar. I'm like, this just looks like cosplay.
Well, why
Everything's
did they
too
even
clean.
make it?
Yeah. Why did they make it?
Yeah, the
I don't
live
know.
action Avatar. Why? What is the obsession with live action?
I don't know. I really don't understand.
I don't know.
Stupid.
Very. Who wants the
Truly.
next one?
I'll take it. Daniel Craig was the one who suggested to Ryan Johnson that Josh O'Connor should be cast in Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery. Johnson hadn't even heard of Josh O'Connor before then.
Does Ryan
That's-
Johnson not know ball?
I mean, that's fair. Josh O'Connor, he's like up and coming, I feel.
Yeah, but did you not watch the Zendaya tennis movie?
Challengers.
And he was great in it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like the thing is, like, so I follow Sean Baker on Letterboxd,
Who's
and
that?
he watches everything.
The guy who directed Honora,
Yeah,
Florida
Oh,
Project.
okay.
He watches
Yeah,
a lot.
he watches everything. He watches like maybe 1 or 2 a day. So it's like if you're like a big time director,
You should know. You should have a pulse.
yeah.
Right. And he was the best part of the movie. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
He was the best part of the movie.
We have an episode on Wake Up Dead Man, by the way. If you're listening to this, you can also go listen to that.
If you haven't watched the movie yet, what are you doing?
Like he was genuinely, I feel like that performance was so special. It might be performance of the year for me.
Wow. I'm excited to rewatch it.
Our next bit of news comes from Stan World. Haley Steinfeld is pregnant, she announced in a video with her husband, NFL quarterback Josh Allen.
My goat.
And that makes us ask the question, who is handling this worse? Haley Steinfeld fans or Shamik Moore?
As soon as I saw the video, I heard screaming. And I knew Shamik Moore was somewhere out there on his knees.
But her fans, if you go on Twitter, are having a meltdown about this. And
I don't
not in a
understand
good
why.
way.
Why?
They're furious. They hate Josh Allen.
What's wrong with Josh Allen?
I don't know.
I think they just think he's ugly.
But he's like objectively not.
He's
like
6'5", charming, athletic.
He's an NFL
seemingly
MVP.
fun to be around. Great around kids, from what I've seen. I don't know.
Maybe they just love Lamar Jackson and think he should have been MVP last year.
That might be it, actually.
Shamik Moore's got to be just punching the ground.
I don't think we're ever getting that third Across the Spider-Verse
I
movie.
don't think we are.
He's calling in sick for the rest of his life. I don't even want to be around anymore.
Wait, what are the odds of that, actually? That we just never get a third movie? It's greater than 0%.
Very low. No.
I would say it's higher than you think.
I would say like maybe 3%.
I would say 10%.
There's no way.
10%?
10% is not that high.
That's pretty
but
high.
It could happen.
There's a 20% chance that humanity gets wiped out because of AI. You think that's low? You want to take
I think
that
that's
risk?
a 100% chance. I actually think we're in the middle of that already. That's another conversation for another podcast.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of videos about it, specifically around like the race to AGI and the potential ramifications of that. And I am spooked. Spooked for sure.
Yeah.
Our next
item.
episode is going to be lost in the industrial society and its consequences. Join us next week as we break down the deep philosopher Ted Kaczynski and his works.
And we will have Sam Altman on the podcast.
And we're off the air.
Angel Studios Animal Farm trailer drops.
Did you guys watch it?
I did.
Have you read the book?
No.
That's the Marxism book, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
By Orwell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that we could be looking at a legendarily bad adaptation.
What makes you say that? I haven't read the book.
So the book is a like cautionary tale of authoritarianism corrupting a revolution, a Marxist revolution. It's all allegorical. It's about animals on a farm rising up, taking over, and seizing the means of the farm production. And all goes well until the pigs kind of just decide that they're in charge and, you know, they're going to rule. And then that just happens. And the story plays out probably about how you would expect. And, you know, we get a cautionary tale of authoritarianism that has lasted the test of time. And, you know, we still read today, unless you're Malik.
Okay.
However, it seems that this movie, for some reason, has introduced an outside, like, very capitalist character to be the bad guy, which is really, really funny considering that Angel Studios was the one that ended up picking this up to produce it. Because, you know, they made, like, Sound of Freedom and all those movies. I think it's like, you know, it's like, you know, our Ben Shapiro of distributors.
Production studios.
Yeah. But, so, the animation doesn't look good.
No.
It's a pretty star-studded cast, and I guess this was like a passion project of Andy Serkis's, but it's like, as much as I love Andy Serkis, you're pretty much 0 for 2, it seems, on your last 2 passion projects. So it's like, maybe you need to stop.
What was his first?
The Jungle Book.
Oh, yeah.
One of the 2 live-action Jungle Books that came out like the same year.
There was that one, and then there was Mowgli, right?
Yeah, I know. I think he was Mowgli, and the other one was the Jungle Book, like the Disney one.
I remember one of them not being that bad.
I don't remember either of these movies.
Which one had Christopher Walken as a big monkey?
I don't remember. I didn't see either of them. I just know.
Sounds like a fever
both-
dream. You're just
Hey,
describing a
monkey
nightmare.
It could be a legendarily bad adaptation. So stay tuned for
we'll
next
be there
year.
day one. Yeah,
We will. I will be seated. I'll be that Don Draper in the movie theater GIF where he's like, that'll be me. And last but not least, speaking of being seated in theaters, on New Year's Day, we will be getting a re-release of Megalopolis. And in the words of Francis Ford Coppola, it is my hope that every New Year's Day, Megalopolis will become a fulcrum of discussion about the betterment of society and humanity. And you know what? I'm glad that you hope that, Francis.
Good for him.
He still has hopes and dreams.
Yeah, I hope to be that delusional one day.
The worst part is, I actually think Megalopolis was almost there. That it would have been like a truly pretty powerful movie and conversation about whatever it was trying to talk about. But then there was the weird virginity concert thing.
Yeah.
And the whole rest of the movie.
It was something.
I still haven't seen it. I don't know if I ever will.
You should
we
probably.
need
It's
to
gonna
go
be.
see it in
It's gonna
theaters.
be re-released in theaters. I don't know if you heard.
It's just one of those I have to see.
It's good.
I actually genuinely think that it is required viewing for the canon.
Like War of the Worlds.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's one of those.
Okay.
We will have a syllabus of movies about us, and those two will be on it.
Great.
Are you guys ready for It's a Wonderful Life?
I'm ready.
I am ready.
All right.
And we hope you're ready too.
It's a Wonderful Life, directed by Frank Capra and released in 1946. The synopsis reads, a holiday favorite for generations, George Bailey has spent his entire life giving to the people of Bedford Falls. All that prevents rich skinflint Mr. Potter from taking over the entire town is George's modest building a loan company. But on Christmas Eve, the business $8,000 is lost and George's troubles begin. And this is starring James Stewart as George Bailey, Donna Reed as Mary Hatch, Lionel Barrymore as Mr. Potter, and many more. Have you guys seen this before?
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, so it was just me and Tachi.
Yeah.
When was the first time you watched this, Alex?
I don't even remember.
This was one of those classics I just hadn't seen. And you know what? God damn it. Why?
Same. I'm surprised I hadn't seen it yet.
All right, let's do our Letterboxd Love Like Loathe, and then we'll get into our thoughts and feelings on the movie. I've got our 5-star, and it comes from Patron Ely. The first time I watched this movie, it gave me a sinus infection because I cried so much, and that's the power of Jimmy Stewart.
That was my Jimmy Stewart impersonation.
Okay.
If you couldn't tell.
$8,000.
I'm not even going to attempt to try it.
I'm Jimmy Stewart, hey? How's that? Is that better?
Listen here, Tots.
Sorry, proceed, Alex.
Our 3-star comes from Daisy11. Unfortunately, this was just fine. Too long, and I think the very end somewhat ruined the whole point of it. The very end was the whole point of it. However, we have another review from Mulm Youngs. This one I think is very profound, so just listen. Guardian Angel star, can I please has one boob in my hand? Somehow that makes more sense than Daisy 11's interpretation of the movie.
That was great.
So Tachi, pass
Yeah.
to you.
All right, this comes in from Tom with an H, 1-star review. No, it isn't. But on a real note, another actual review from Alex Peter. I don't need another movie telling me my life matters just because I exist in some small town where nothing happens. George Bailey spends the whole movie whining about wanting to leave Bedford Falls, only to be guilt-tripped into staying because his absence would have messed up some other people's lives. So what? We're supposed to believe his dreams don't matter because he helped a couple of neighbors? Life's too short to pretend we don't deserve more than the hand we're dealt. Sorry, but be happy with what you have isn't as profound as everyone thinks. Kind
what
of
do
an
you guys-
interesting review.
That is an interesting review. What do you think of that? Like, to me, I can't say he's not valid in how he feels,
hmm
but I mean, at the same time, I'm like, that's just life sometimes, you know?
I was gonna say it's such like a simplistic view of the way the world works
Mm-hmm.
that I almost think, while I do think it is a valid review, I think he has like a room temp IQ. Because, dude,
Yeah.
you have to be happy with the way the cards were dealt.
Yeah,
There are no other cards coming.
that's
Your life
just
is
it.
your life, okay?
Mhm.
I have hopes. I have dreams. I want to travel the world. I want to make millions, do that. But I don't have all that. And I have to cope with the fact that my life isn't everything I ever imagined it to be. Maybe this is jumping into the movie review a little early,
I think it's a good
but
spot.
I mean, you have to be happy in life. You have to be happy with the life you're given.
Mm-hmm.
And it never goes the way that you expect. I mean, we all have things that have happened that were not what we expected, maybe not even be what we wanted. But you need to be appreciative of it to be happy in life, or else you're going to spend your entire life wishing and reminiscing on things that never happened, and you're going to be miserable.
Agreed. Finding contentment with the results of your choices. I think it's a hard lesson, but valuable.
And who knows what would have happened if he kind of did get what he wants in this movie and he was able to do all the traveling and everything. Maybe he'd be traveling doing all that, and then he realizes, oh, there's a big like hole inside of me and I don't know what's wrong.
Well, this was like the 20s and 30s, so if he went to some of the places he was talking about, he probably would have gotten dysentery and died.
Oh wow.
That's
So there's also that.
That's true.
It happens. Happened to my buddy Eric.
Damn. You said like you were
I
gonna
said
say something?
Let's hop into it.
Okay.
I mean,
I was just waiting for you to say something. I was like, yes.
let's hop into the movie. I mean, so I've seen this movie a couple times, and I've seen it in a couple different formats. And so I'm going to pass it to you guys first because I want to hear your thoughts.
All right. Here's
Which format did you watch it in? Did you
Yes.
watch it in black and white, or did you watch it in colored?
Mm.
And
Oh.
B, what did you like?
All right. I'll go first. You were saying that there's a correct format to watch this, whether that be black and white or color.
Yep.
Once I typed this into Amazon, I saw that I had the option for black and white or color. And I said, And I went with my heart. And I went with what I think is the correct format. Black and white.
Tachi?
I did the exact same
Let's go.
as God intended.
Let's go. Okay.
That's exactly. Yep. I think
So
that was correct.
I have seen it in both. I have seen it in both. And the color restoration is not bad, but it does look a little off.
How does color restoration like that work?
Vibes.
Huh.
I actually genuinely do not know.
Do you know
Like,
what
I
year,
genuinely do not know how it works.
Do you know what the year was where we got color in TV and movies?
60s?
Well, it was before this because The Wizard of Oz was before this movie.
Oh,
Was it?
50s.
No, Wizard of Oz was the 30s, right?
I don't know.
I-
I was watching some YouTube videos. It was just showing every like best picture winner since like the start of the Academy Awards. And it was just interesting, obviously, just seeing like everything black and white and then slowly transition to color. But like in
Yeah.
like the 40s, there was some color, but still for like a long time, they were still shooting in black and white.
The Wizard of Oz was 1939, so
Okay.
we
Right.
had color
Jesus.
when this movie was made.
Okay. I'm sure it was maybe just more expensive
Yeah,
to do color.
Mm.
Yeah, because color didn't become prominent and it didn't really look like until like the late 60s, early 70s. They're like, all right, most films are going to do this now.
Well, maybe their film budget went to the set budget because the sets were great. Sets were awesome, actually.
Yeah. This movie specifically, like, it just it. I mean, it is a classic. Like, I understand why people love watching this. This is a very. I'm surprised that this is a Christmas classic. Like, when I think Christmas classics, they're very like happy. This one does give you like a good feeling towards the end of it, but like most of this movie is very sad
Yes.
and heavy.
Downtrodden.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that part shocked me a bit.
yeah. It's honestly, most of it is like a fairly heavy watch.
I didn't read the synopsis. I didn't know. All I've known is that this is a Christmas classic and that I need to watch it. I didn't know like what it was about, where the story
I'm
was
sure
going
you
or
knew like
anything.
the bit with the angel. I mean,
did
that's been
not. No.
parodied
I
so
literally did not.
Same.
You know
iCarly
how shocked I
parodied
was?
that.
I was watching it and it was the scene of him and Mary kind of just walking down the street, I think after the dance. And he's asking Mary, he's like, "Oh, you want the moon? I'll lasso you the moon." And I was like, "That's where this is from?" I had no idea.
Yeah.
I said, "Wow." I stood up in my living room and I started clapping.
See, even iCarly parodied this movie.
Now I see the parodies, but I didn't know what it was parodying.
That's nuts.
The angel
Same.
popped up and I was like, "Whoa."
You mean in the
Who's
first
this
10
guy?
seconds?
Or do you
The
mean on
movie
the bridge?
opened with the angel being like, "We gotta go do
True.
some
Okay,
divine
yes.
intervention."
Yeah, that's true. But like, I kind of thought that was just going to be like the vehicle for us to watch the movie. I didn't think that there was literally going to be divine intervention in human form in the last 30 minutes of this movie.
Yeah, that was convenient for George.
Good for him.
That also happened to my buddy Eric. Imagine if that's just how life worked. Like an angel comes down and it's like, "Dude, Malik, what are you doing?"
That'd be kind of cool. It'd answer a lot of questions I have. Kind of changed my entire life.
On the topic of the set design, I mean, I think that this movie, again, like watch this. This is, I don't know how many times I've seen this movie, but whatever time it was, I mean, that was the thing that really stuck out to me was like the snow and the streets and the just a lot of like, whoa, like this looks so neat. It was very cozy setting.
It was.
Mhm. It felt small. It felt intimate, but at the same time, just had like such like large feelings about like to the entire thing. I really like the set of space that they had. That was cool.
Yeah.
The floating
Sure.
styrofoam balls, I'm sure. Like they really did what they could in the 40s. Movie shot very well.
Agreed.
They obviously knew what they were doing. All the
Any-
sets look great.
Do you have any nuggets on the director or film production, Alex?
Frank Capra.
Yeah.
I believe this was the first movie he made coming back from World War II.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Which, okay, funny enough, and I wanted to bring this up because there's a bit about halfway through the movie where World War II happens, and there is some crazy battle footage.
Dude,
Yes,
yeah.
I was wondering about that.
The funniest bit about it is Jimmy Stewart's character, George Bailey, is
Trapped out
deaf
there.
in one ear from something that happens in his childhood.
Mhm.
And he doesn't go to war because of it. However, in real life, not only did Jimmy Stewart go to war, he was like a decorated combat pilot of a bomber over Europe.
Oh wow.
Jimmy Stewart definitely killed a lot of people.
Damn. That's wild.
He was intense. I think he was. Oh, what was his rank? I don't remember what his rank was, but Brigadier General was his highest rank.
Wow.
Sounds legit.
Yeah. I think that was really funny because it's like you have this decorated war hero, and he I think was a celebrity at the time when it happened, and he still went registered, enlisted, and became a pilot. I wonder if that has anything to do with the brother character in this movie becoming a pilot.
I feel like it has to, right?
Yeah. Good old Harry Bailey. But
Yeah, that footage was crazy though.
Yeah, it came up and I was like, is this real?
Did they film it just for the movie?
Yeah, I'm assuming real footage that they had to have gotten a hold of.
World War II, not to like sidetrack from the movie, but like World War II footage is such a crazy thing because it's so like cameras back then were not like easy to conceal, and it's like who's running around with the camera like in like the back of a jet, like
I don't know,
or plane, because there weren't jets at the time. Actually, there were the V2 bombs from Germany had jets, but you're in the back of like a prop plane and you're filming, and it's like someone is like, what are you thinking?
I don't know. It's a lot easier today with like a GoPro.
Yeah,
but they didn't have that.
Or duct tape.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's pretty wild.
Donna Reed. Wanted to shout her out real quick.
Really good.
I love her in this.
Is that Mary?
So good.
Yeah, Mary.
Oh, bro, Mary's like infallible. She's kind of a perfect human.
Like, she's the first
like
angel
Mary
in this movie.
So she's like Mary.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Did you guys cry when you watched this? Or tear up?
I haven't.
I did twice.
Okay, I did too.
I did
you
twice.
Didn't,
no.
And then like one was in the first half and then one was in the second half.
What was the first part you did?
Well, this is a good way to segue into what were some of your favorite scenes. The second half it's just the end. I mean, the end. Yeah. But the first half it's right after George and Mary get married, and the run on the bank happens, and they go to the building and loan, and they start giving out. Mary just volunteers their honeymoon money to keep the business afloat. And then like the scene transitions and all the building and loan people are there, but she isn't. It's like, oh, well, where's Mary? And it's like, oh, like then she calls and she's like, well, come home to 320, whatever the street is. And they go there, and she had set up like a honeymoon in the old house.
Yep.
That got me. Like that really got me.
She was setting up the posters from all the other
Tahiti,
like countries and everything.
Florida.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And they're singing outside, and I mean that scene just absolutely hit me like a knife in my chest, and I got really, really misty-eyed. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's like, to our 1-star review friend, it's like, oh, like, well, he didn't get to go travel. But it's like, you can go see the world, but if anyone ever did that to me, that would be enough.
Oh.
That would be like the whole world.
Yeah.
In that one room.
Because what else do you need, you know?
Exactly.
And that's the entire movie. Like
I want to go to Iran, but I need love.
I'll agree with you. The part that I got misty-eyed in is the very end. Like I was saying, the whole angel thing took me for a surprise. Didn't know that that's where we were going. Kind of. What's that other Christmas movie? The Ghosts. Christmas Carol. Didn't know we were gonna.
Yep.
Go
Yeah, Christmas Carol.
Like the Ghost. Yeah, go with the vibes of like a Christmas Carol, like showing him the life of like what would it be like if he was never born. Like I think it's him showing him like this his life, what it would be like if he was never born, but it's also showing him the life of like if he went off and he did all that traveling, like what things would be like. Like these are the people he loves, and this is the effect that he had. And Clarence says some quote. He's like, it's something like, it's crazy the effect that one man can have on like so many lives. But yeah, I teared up at the very end seeing the entire town coming together. to chip in money, and then his brother, I think he writes it or something, but he says, "To my big brother George, the richest man in town." As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it got me." It was done.
It's tough. It really is it's so cheesy in a sense how nicely it all wraps up, but oh my gosh, does that ending just get you?
It was
He's
super
got
sweet.
the tinsel on his hair and he's all bedraggled and you know, you just I and it is funny because he never left Bedford Falls. But there are so many incredible things that happened to him there that he lived and he did kind of take it for granted. I mean, one of my other favorite scenes in this movie is the dance scene right at the beginning
Yeah.
where he dances with
Oh,
Mary
he was
and
hitting that shit.
well he sees her across the room and it's just just one of those cinema moments of locking eyes and the music swells and
Mm-hmm.
then he goes and he dances with her and they fall in the pool and they keep dancing and
Crazy setup in that gym, by the way. Is that
That
like
Yeah,
was
floor open
what
into
kind
the
of
pool?
gym is that?
Was it like that? Was that just normal? Like, we got to save space. Put the basketball court on top of the pool.
the
Let's
40s
have
were
an earthquake
electric.
function.
Yeah.
We were robbed.
Better
I didn't even
life.
have the lockers in my high school, so whatever.
I don't know if we're gonna say that we were robbed. I was looking. I was like, are there gonna be any black people in this movie? There was one, and she
There-
was the help. So I was like, all right,
I think there was a second.
There was a piano player.
awesome.
Yep.
Also helping.
Yeah.
I think there was maybe a third at the end who gives George money.
That was the help from earlier.
No. I think this is another one. Just randomly, just here you go, George. Before she comes in.
Okay, Annie.
Yeah, before Annie comes in.
I guess, man.
No, I was not saying we were robbed in the sense of that society. I was saying we were robbed in having basketball swimming pool combos.
I agree. I was just thinking of it in terms of take back. I was born in the wrong generation. I think I was born at the right time. Actually,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Maybe the cutoff is when Snack Shack happened.
Yeah. I could be born in the 80s. I could be born 15, 20 years earlier.
Well, I think to really enjoy the 80s, you have to be born in the 60s.
Well, I was saying I don't need to be enjoying the 80s. I'd rather enjoy the 90s, I think, as a 15-year-old. 15 in 1990. Oh my God, that's my mom's age, actually. Anyway.
What didn't work for you guys? Did anything not work?
It's kind of hard to say. I think as far as movie watching goes, a big blind spot for me, which I'm excited that we've already done a couple of these, is getting to the older movies, even pre-70s, huge blind spot for me. And so I think when I watch these movies, there's just a deeper appreciation for the art form that I don't really look at it. Not that with movies now, I'm looking at it through a super critical lens of oh, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? But they just don't really feel like that for me, because whatever doesn't really work, I know is just a product of the time. Yeah. I'm people don't talk like that. I'm they did, apparently. So it's hard for me to say what doesn't work, because when I walk away from this movie, it's purely just the performances and the theme that it wants us to take away with it. And by the end of it, I'm crying and I'm that was beautiful. It is a wonderful life. And I just have this newfound appreciation for anything and everything. So all in all, to say, hard for me to talk about what doesn't work, because it's just, I just don't think it's that for me. It's a
For
wonderful
sure.
movie.
I mean,
Maybe I just loved it.
I think you did. I mean, obviously we can point out editing mistakes where, they needed to reshoot a scene and, the character's not perfectly lined up to where they were a half second ago. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, considering, like you were saying, the context of the time, the movie, the message, all that. So I don't know. I don't know what didn't work for me either. At least at this moment. I just finished watching it like an hour and a half ago. So it's still fresh and I still feel good and grateful.
How does Clarence as like the vehicle for redemption work for you guys? 'Cause like I was saying, like, yes, we got the quote unquote angels in the beginning talking, but I did not think that we are physically get an angel. So that kind of came out of nowhere for me. How does that work for you guys?
I liked it because it didn't really spoon feed it to George. It just kind of showed him the way. It
Mm.
opened the door and let him run through the halls and the rooms and rummage through the cupboards. And he was just like, you asked for it. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's go find out.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even say he was a vehicle for it. I think he was like the gatekeeper for it.
That's a
He
good
had
way to
this.
put
He
it.
had the set of keys to get in, and I liked it.
Because the vehicle crashed into the tree.
Yeah,
Literally.
because he was
That's what
drunk,
Yeah.
Imagine drunk driving back then.
dude.
I mean, it couldn't have been that bad, right?
Honking
Cars
one of
went
those
like 10 miles
horns.
an hour.
It probably wasn't even a problem.
No seatbelts. Didn't go above 15 miles an hour.
Honking one of those horns. that,
Ooh.
Ooh.
You know what? Take me back, actually. I'm down to go.
Just want to drink a 6-pack on a country road.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Potter's a piece of shit. He's giving me
Yeah, what's his deal? Oh my
Greg
God.
He
God.
sucks.
Literally the worst person to ever live.
Okay, ranking villains in cinema. I think, like, Revenge of the Sith Anakin was like, and he killed children.
Oh, spoiler.
He killed younglings. I still think is a bigger force for good than Mr. Potter. And like, this is
For sure.
post like Mace Windu
Absolutely.
killing Anakin.
Yeah.
Mr. Potter is the worst.
It's like
Just
Mr. Potter, a lot of villains, Thanos, Anakin, everyone else.
Mr. Potter's number one.
I mean, like, we're getting to the point where Mr. Potter probably ranks against like real life villains.
I was about to say, this is just like capitalist greed that is more prevalent now than ever.
Would you rather hang around Mr. Potter or John Wayne Gacy?
I'll take
think
Mr. Casey.
I'll take Mr. Potter. I don't know about you guys. That's an easy answer.
I hate capitalism.
He'll
guys,
make me
so
poor,
much so.
but he won't do other things to me.
I sure. Okay. I mean, look at this guy. He hates poor people. No, Mr. Potter was like genuinely like the worst. And the funniest bit is like, if you look at it now, there's like some things in the movie that haven't aged a day where, you know, George Bailey going, you know how much it takes a working man to raise $5,000? Like, still takes the working man a long time to raise $5,000. That being said, a $5,000 mortgage is nuts.
Could you imagine?
Absolutely nuts.
I looked up the conversion from 8,000 to what that would be worth today, and it's like roughly $170,000.
Yeah, I did the conversion for the job he got offered from like 23K, and it was like 383,000 a year.
This is what happens when you take the dollar off the gold standard and it's worthless and just can be printed. And yeah, thanks.
Take me back with my current salary.
Thanks, Nixon. Idiot.
But he's not a crook.
I'm not a crook. A crazy bit. I can't believe he's coming up a second time on this podcast, but a crazy bit of lore. And I really try and not get political on this podcast, but apparently Ben Shapiro thinks Mr. Potter's the good guy.
There's no
There's
way.
no way.
There's no Ben Shapiro's a character. No.
Apparently, his argument is that sure, Mr. Potter's like a dick, but he's correct from like a financial standpoint. Because if George Bailey gets his way, and I quote, all of Bedford Falls collapses.
There's a way for them, I think, to maybe even like work together to not exploit the people of Bedford. Like Potter wants a monopoly on the entire city.
Mr. Potter literally stole $8,000, knows that he did it, and then called the police to have George arrested
Yeah.
for
But he's-
misappropriation
And was happy
of
to
funds.
do it.
He was laughing
Yeah.
to the bank.
Literally. That's probably where the saying comes from. He called the cops and he's like, bro, come get your boy. Like, you're going to find out some shit, and I know you will.
Oh, speaking of cops, Bert and Ernie.
Oh, Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
Sesame Street. Who came first?
I think this did.
Okay.
But were they named after them?
Surely.
They had to have been,
Surely.
because they gave me like roommate vibes that have kissed and, you know,
kind of love each other.
Yeah, like are in love with the other guy was saying, "Oh, I got a wife and kids," and I was like, "No, you don't." And if you do, you don't
have
love
Ernie.
No,
No.
Who?
they were not derived from It's a Wonderful Life. Apparently, it was a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
Is that just what they said to protect themselves, or
I don't know.
Interesting.
okay?
Sources from within the Sesame Street production team suggest that the identical names were coincidental.
Of course, we didn't steal the names. We would never do that.
Did you know that Sesame Street was produced by one Mr. Potter?
Shut up. Here's a fun fact. The gym floor that opens in the middle to reveal the swimming pool underneath was filmed at Beverly Hills High School in Beverly Hills, California. It's real, and it is still in regular use.
There was one scene where they're going through Potter's Field, or I mean, Bailey Park,
Yeah.
and it's clearly California.
Oh, yeah. With the
Like-
mountain in the background.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's Pasadena. Like, it's all here.
It looks like hot and sunny, and it's supposed to be winter.
That's okay. Anything
It,
else?
it actually broke the immersion. 1 out of 10 would never watch again.
Anything else you guys want to shout out from this?
Everything.
Literally, this is such a beautiful movie.
I actually
love it.
really liked the running gag of the thing on the staircase that keeps popping off.
Oh, I did too.
That was nice.
That was.
I loved just the recurring characters throughout like the whole life. Like
Mhm.
Violet, Mr. Gower.
Martini.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, seeing them all come back at the very end, I was just like, this is so good.
It genuinely like if you don't like the end of that movie hurts.
Yeah.
It's like searing needles going into me every time someone drops money in.
And like, if you hate it, I'm sorry, you're miserable.
I hate you. Like I hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
Genuine. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's. I think it's one of those movies that I think truly gets better the older you get. I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, "What's the big deal?" Like I liked it; it was neat. But I'm watching it now, and it's just like this really does resonate home. Because I mean, to tie back to my rant there at the beginning, like we all have, maybe what should have been, what could have been. I should have done this differently. I should have done that differently.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really important, I think, at the end of the day, to bring it all back in and remember that, if you did things differently, the lives that you affect, that effect may not have happened. And the secondary effects, who knows what that would have been. Because I think we kind of lose sight, and it's through the fault of nobody. It's like we all affect so many people's lives on a daily basis, especially the ones we're close to.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to pluck any of us out of that, there would be a void. There really would. And again, I think the older you get and the more life experience you have and the more life experience you miss, I think it makes this movie just that much better. and it makes it a little bit too poignant
Yeah.
by the end.
I mean, there's a reason why nearly 80 years later, people like us are still discovering it and loving it just as much as people did on day
Don't
one.
loop me in with that. People like us,
People like us is me and Tachi. Okay, you watched this 2 years ago.
because I'm him.
You were still 78 years late. Me and
Well,
Tachi were there
sorry.
opening day.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, final rating.
Oh shoot! I wasn't expecting this. Actually, wasn't.
It's okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
5.
Wow. What about you, Tachi? What do you think?
I think considering that I would like to buy like the soundtrack on vinyl, even though I don't have a record player, I think I'll give it a 4.5. It's pretty nice.
I had this movie at a 4 out of 5 for the longest time. And looking back after that today, I don't really know what the hell I was thinking. Because this movie's a 5.
I
Yes,
feel like
it
with
is.
repeated watches, it's gonna get up there to a 5 with me, just because 5s just have this really strong personal connection. I guess 4.5 is essentially perfect.
Yeah.
Um,
I totally
there.
get what you mean. I think every now and then, even on a first watch, there is that movie where you're just like,
of course.
I know after rewatches, like I'm going to feel the same, if not deeper.
Mhm.
I know that with this movie, and I know that with our next one. Next, we're talking about The Holdovers. Directed by Alexander Payne, released in 2023. For a second, I thought it came out last year. I can't believe it's already been 2 years. Synopsis reads, a curmudgeonly instructor at a New England prep school is forced to remain on campus during Christmas break to babysit the handful of students with nowhere to go. Eventually, he forms an unlikely bond with one of them, a damaged, brainy troublemaker, and with the school's head cook, who has just lost a son in Vietnam. And this is starring Paul Giamatti,
Dog.
Dominic Sessa,
Dog.
Davine Joy Randolph,
Dog.
and a few more.
Woof.
We'll do our Letterboxd love like loathe before we gush over this movie. I'll start with our 5-star, and this one comes from Frames of Nick. 5 stars. Like a warm hug from a friend you haven't seen in years, all while crying on their shoulder over and over again about how much you miss them.
Our 3-star comes from Fran Hopfner. Sort of the sort of the cinematic equivalent of this, with a link to one of those 10-hour like Yule logs burning in the fireplace.
You can link on Letterboxd reviews?
Yeah. I think a stronger screenplay would have left more unsaid. The eye, etc. I sort of wish they all just watched the Newlywed Game the whole time. All 3 leads good enough to elide the film's constant desire to explain itself and fear to engage with how difficult everyone was. Carrie Preston, so beautiful, it must be said, ...
This comes in from Lauren, 1 star. This made me feel like I was an old person on her deathbed waiting for my eldest child to pull the plug on me so I can finally just die.
Wow.
That's nuts.
That's insane.
It's kind of incomprehensible.
Do you guys remember the feeling you had walking out of the theater the first time you watched this? Like what was that? What was that like?
It was just, I can't wait to watch this again.
So let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it, because I remember this clear as day. I had just flown back from Rhode Island, and I'd been up since like 3 a.m. because I flew out of like Boston or something stupid like that. And I had tickets to see it the day I came back. So I was like sleep deprived and tired, out of it, long travel day, whatever. I was coming back from Thanksgiving break. I was not excited to see this movie. Like I had no, not hard feelings about it. I wasn't like, I don't want to watch this, but I was just like I'm just watching this because I keep hearing people talk about it, and I know it's going to be on lists. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna check it out and see what's up. And I was gonna give it a fair shake, but I wasn't like, oh, this is one of my anticipated movies of the year. I was blown away.
Yep.
Just walking out, I was like, what are we doing, man?
It
Just-
was.
It's just an instant classic.
Yeah.
It really was. And like, I felt it. I had that same exact feeling so many times during the movie, like while it's happening.
Yep.
And I'm watching it today. And it's like the first 10 minutes. I remember watching the first 10 minutes and just the choir boys singing. And then we get all like the static shots of the snow. And then we get the song, I think it's by like Chamber Brothers, that kind of kicks off like our intro.
It's by Damien Gerardo.
Damien Gerardo. Is it Silverjoy?
Yeah.
Okay. Silverjoy song kicks in. And I'm just like, all right, I'm already in. And that
Such an incredible needle drop.
This soundtrack is impeccable.
Yep.
I have
So
this one.
good.
I have this one on vinyl.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, you need to. It's beautiful, and we'll get into like. I mean, I'll just get ahead of myself on this since we're on the soundtrack. The Boston scene and the Khruangbin needle drop levitated. That is such a beautiful scene, and I think such a pivotal moment in the movie. We're jumping way ahead, but who cares?
I mean, I'm such a Northeast boy. So that was like it. That movie sent me, like, one-shotted me back into growing up nostalgia in Northeast winters and going to Boston in December and just like.
See, again, like similar to Place Beyond the Pines,
Mhm.
you grew up in the Northeast. I did not. But with these movies, I feel it. Like I'm there. I was
And
also
you're moving to
one-shot.
California, not the Northeast. Come on, dude.
Hey, plenty of movies about the West Coast.
Yeah, they all blow. No, just like your move.
Oh, my favorite scene. Well, not my favorite scene, but it cracks me up so much. It's when Dominic breaks his arm in the gym, and
So good.
Paul Giamatti is like furiously trying to scrape the ice off his car.
And
That was
yelling at
so
each-
funny. Yes,
them yelling at each other in the car.
Yeah. It gets me every time.
This is your Rubicon. Aaliyah Yakta Est.
I really love that scene because it shows. I think that's like the first time that we really see Dominic Sessa's character like he's not a bad kid, and Paul Giamatti's right. Like he is smart.
Mhm.
Like I'm not gonna know what the response is to like someone saying that this is my Rubicon, and he gives him like the perfect response in whatever language that is. Like he is a
Latin.
smart kid in Latin. Yeah.
Mm.
It's the die is cast. That's what that
Mhm.
means.
So it's like
That's what Caesar said when
Mm.
they crossed the Rubicon.
well, I wouldn't have known that, but he did.
Do you
So-
not
Right.
think about the Roman Empire every day?
No, I think more about space than I do the Roman Empire. Space
what about
is my Roman Empire.
What about Space Romans?
I would like to see some space Romans.
It is a great scene. The whole sequence. You said you'd wash my hands. You wash your hands of me. I meant it metaphorically. Of course you did.
I didn't think you were gonna literally wash your hands. How should we go down? Do we want to? If there's anything that doesn't work for us, should we say that first?
Guess. But what is there?
Because I'll be honest, there's not a lot for me.
I don't.
I think my biggest thing is I wished, and this isn't even like it was a problem with the movie. It's just I wanted it for my boy. I wanted the romance at the Christmas party for Angus to like come back around later, and it never did.
Yeah,
The
Mhm.
girl he kissed.
Yeah.
I just wanted that for my boy, and it didn't happen.
but it's like the summer fling, like the winter fling at the.
It was
adult winter
like a
party.
45-minute fling.
Yeah.
My boy needed more than that, dude.
Well, maybe
gotta
we'll get a
look-
sequel.
2 hold, 2 over.
I guess one thing I could point out in my first watch was that when all the other boys at the school got to leave and it was just Angus at the school, I was like, oh man, how's this going to play out? Like, this might be kind of slow and boring.
Yeah.
How wrong I was.
How wrong you were.
Was that a problem? Like
It was like, at the time, like
Like,
during,
at that
you
moment?
you thought
Yeah.
it was gonna be like an ensemble cast, like the
Yeah.
Holdovers,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna be like all of them,
Right.
Like we get to see like these multiple relationships fleshed out.
Then we saw the real Holdovers.
I really like the scene of the one kid who had a nightmare.
Oh, the little Asian boy.
Yeah, the little Asian boy and Dominic Sessa just like comforting him. I thought that was really sweet.
Mhm.
It's just there's so many little moments of like each individual character in this movie that makes me tear up.
Dude,
I
Like-
think I teared up like 3 or 4 times watching this today.
I can't believe that was like his first role.
Yeah, it's wild.
Insane.
It's insane. It's like probably like one of the greatest debut performances of all time.
Yeah, it said in the beginning title card said introducing Dominic Sessa, and I'm like,
Mhm.
that's just nuts.
Sick. They just found him. They weren't looking.
Literally, yeah, they just found him.
Yeah. It's crazy.
How did they find him? Do you guys know the story?
So I think he was in the drama club
At the school?
of the school they pulled the boys from for like the larger ensemble.
Mhm.
Okay.
And they just saw him cooking. They were like, "Oh my god, get this guy in the kitchen." What's crazy is, I mean, his next like big movie is about Anthony Bourdain.
Really?
So he will literally be cooking about cooking. Yeah. And it's like apparently like a really specific time in Bourdain's life too. Like in like 76, and like the letterbox description is just like 76 when Anthony Bourdain had a profound experience in wherever.
Is he playing
What
him?
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
called
God.
Tone. It's called Tony. Matt Johnson, he did the Blackberry movie. He's directing this one. I like the Blackberry movie.
Still need to watch it.
I'm excited for this one. Ooh, is in it. Stavros is going to be in Tony. That's funny. I want to see more of Dominic Sessa. I thought by now we would have. Most
He is
recently,
in a Christmas movie that came out this year, actually.
Okay. Oh,
It's supposed to be
what
not great.
fun.
Oh, what fun. Yeah.
Doesn't
Or,
look
in other
great.
words, he's the only good thing about it.
Felicity Jones is in it too, actually.
Oh, wait, I like her.
I do too. And
so is Jason
Schwartzman.
Schwartzman.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Joan
Michelle
I'll
Pfeiffer.
retract my statement.
Wait, hang on.
It's got a 2.6 on Letterboxd.
Oh,
but-
okay.
Listen to this cast. Michelle Pfeiffer, Felicity Jones, Chloe Grace Moretz, Dominic Sessa, Jason Schwartzman, Joan Chen, Eva Longoria, Danielle Brooks, Maud Apatow. This is stacked. This has to be money laundering.
Could be.
Who directed this? Michael Showalter. He directed The Big Sick. Oh, he's the guy.
What guy?
Because isn't The Big Sick like about him and his wife?
I don't know. Oh, he did The Idea of You.
Is that
Dude,
one
that
bad?
movie stunk.
Yeah, I've heard all of his other movies aren't good. I like The Big Sick though.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, I gave that one a 4.5.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, that's about like it's like a pretty close to true story about him and his wife,
Starring
their story.
Kumail Nanjiani as
Yeah.
Kumail Nanjiani.
basically.
No, literally, that's what he's listed as in the,
Oh, is it
in the
really?
credits.
Anyway,
Yeah, back to the Holdovers.
back to the Holdovers. Yeah, I'm not saying anything negative about this movie. Fuck you guys.
No, it's there's
I
there's
can't think of
literally-
anything.
I genuinely can't. Like, I mean, maybe like some of the script is a little too show don't tell. I mean, tell don't show.
Mm.
That's about it. But even then, like, I don't care.
Like,
Yeah,
the
like,
performances are
it's-
so great, it really
It's
doesn't even
so
matter.
endearing. Yeah, I don't need to like search for anything. I don't need that.
It's all right there on a silver platter.
Yeah.
On the silver screen.
And I'm eating it up.
The craziest thing, which I mean, I'm sure everyone knows this.
Give me that platter.
The
Paul Giamatti was robbed.
Paul
Yes.
Giamatti. Okay.
Best actor.
Okay.
Wait, who won?
Killian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy.
Ah,
It was really hard.
yeah.
Davine Joy Randolph did win though.
Right.
And
She was the first of the night.
yeah.
I remember that.
And I was very, very happy with that. I remember us saying, I was like, Paul Giamatti would be cool, but it's gonna be Cillian Murphy, and that's okay.
Right.
I picked Killian, and I still took home our Oscar trophy.
There you go.
But we
I love that
wanted
you have that
Paul.
on your desk. Paul Giamatti did famously go to In-N-Out after the Academy Awards, though.
Dude,
Good for
can you
him.
imagine going into In-N-Out and Paul Giamatti's there?
I can because it's gonna happen to me.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna live in LA. God,
Anyway,
so jealous.
this movie looks fantastic. It looks like it was ripped straight from the 70s. Like, I thought that this movie was shot on film. It's not.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew this.
I thought it was.
I just found
You
out.
would. It's very like
You're telling me this now for the first time.
the lengths they went to not just like emulate film, but to really give it the feeling of like Alexander Payne, that he said that he wanted this to feel like a low budget movie from the 70s. You're raising your hand.
Yes. Why didn't they just film on film then?
I think there were limitations that they couldn't accomplish. So they had tried it with 35 millimeter and like 16 millimeter. And there was just a certain look that they were going for that they couldn't get with film. Plus, I know it's more time consuming and a lot more expensive. And so him, the cinematographer and the colorist, just like did everything they could to shoot on digital, but make it look like film. And like they captured it perfectly.
That needs to be the gold standard for all filmmaking.
Yes.
Sorry.
I honestly, I kind of agree.
And also the effort that they put in for the sets that they shot on. All real places, but like several places that they shot at.
Yeah.
Just to give the feel that they
Yeah. Like no
wanted.
what's the word? What if they shoot like warehouses? Like none of that. Like all real places is what you're saying?
All schools.
You know that,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of set locations, that bookstore in Boston, the outdoor bookstore, it's
Yeah.
a real place.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
I want to go. Mom and Dad, if you're listening, and I know you are, can we go when I come home, please? Please.
Sound stages. That's the word
Yeah.
I was looking for. No sets or sound stages were used. Davine Joy Randolph, a non-smoker, found that smoking fake cigarettes looked unrealistic. Randolph opted to smoke real cigarettes on screen for the role while being very sensitive to not becoming addicted to nicotine.
Dog.
We regret to
That's
inform you
nuts.
that she is now addicted.
Yeah. She deserves that Oscar.
Yeah, in Eternity, she's like, welcome to heaven.
Did you guys watch Eternity?
Not yet.
All right. I won't say anything then. Who'd you guys' favorite performance in this?
Dominic Sessa.
Gun to my head. I think Paul.
Gun to my head. I think I'd also go Paul.
But they're so good.
They're all so good.
It's
but like,
unbelievable.
If we had to pick one.
Yeah, Paul.
I think Paul is the best. I think Dominic's is my favorite. Just because it's like, it feels so raw and real, and it was his first one.
Yeah.
Like,
That's fair.
it just has weight.
The scene of him after visiting his father in the mental hospital, having that conversation with Paul, and him just kind of like pleading that he just doesn't want to be like his father. That scene really, really does it for me. That's my standout scene for Dominic Sessa in this movie. Like, that's the entire heart of the film for me, is that interaction between them two.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think for me, the heart of the film for me is the handshake.
At the very end.
Yeah. You want to talk about tearing up?
Yeah.
That one's brutal.
It's
I
so
love
good.
them.
Yeah.
It's just such a dude's rock moment.
I don't think I've ever heard of that, but I like that.
What, dudes rock?
Yeah. Just guys being dudes.
Literally, like, just handshaking it out. No hugs.
Mm-hmm.
No funny business. Just a nice firm handshake to go on your way.
And then
But that handshake was worth 1,000 hugs
and then a
Yeah.
see ya.
and 10,000 kisses.
And 2 Miller High Lifes.
Dude, they're the champagne of beers. It's permanently, this movie has permanently entered my vocabulary to the point where anytime, no matter who I'm with, if I see anything Miller High Life related, I'll point to it and go, champagne of beers.
Champagne of beers right there.
Have you ever had a Miller High Life?
Yes.
Nope.
It is not the champagne of beers.
It's not. They said that in the movie, and I was just like, sure.
take it.
different time. You know, it's the 70s.
I
Yeah, what
bet
do
Miller
they know?
High Life back then ripped.
It probably hit like crack.
Dude. The CIA replaced Miller High Life with crack.
How does the length of this movie work for you guys? I feel I've seen some people say that it's a little too long.
Yeah.
I wish it never ended.
Yeah.
I think it's a little over 2 hours. I think you can feel the runtime.
I'll give you that.
Most times that's a negative. That's a positive for me for this one.
Agreed.
I'm fine just sitting and stewing in it all day long.
Just getting all up in it.
All up in it.
I want to go sit in the snow.
I do too.
And I wish my eyesight was, it looked like film.
Are they going to say look like Paul Giamatti's? I didn't see it, but I feel like I've seen somewhere. So obviously they gave him a wonky eye for this. Is it true that they kept switching it like during filming? Have you guys heard about this?
No.
Sounds very vaguely familiar.
Right? Because like
It's possible.
doesn't it look like it switches during the movie?
I'll
Like
have to go back and
sometimes
watch
it's
it again.
left eye, sometimes it's his right eye.
Yeah. I only remember it being his left eye though.
Like sometimes it switches. I don't know. I just wanted to bring it up because I feel like I saw something like that.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure. Maybe I made the whole thing up. Davine Joy Randolph, obviously very, very good in this movie.
Very powerful.
Very powerful. Got the Oscar for supporting actress.
So deserved.
Very deserved.
Sure.
Like there was no hesitation that it should have been her. Her at the party.
Yeah, I was about to say
Oh.
that.
Breaking down in the kitchen just with the
Mhm.
loss of her son. That immediately gets me.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking. Yeah. And it's the way that like shortly after they're leaving the party, Dominic says this thing that he wants to stay, and him and Paul are kind of bickering about it. And she was just sobbing in the kitchen and has to like kind of like put her chest up and like correct these two for like fighting and like go off on Paul. And like the switch up that she can do, like she can be so vulnerable, but then so strong, like seconds later. Great performance. I loved it.
Speaking of the party, that scene of Paul on the couch
Oh,
with watching the host, I forget her name, but that crushed me too. That whole Christmas
Yeah.
party was like a roller coaster.
because he had like even like 2% hope.
Hmm.
Like we meet him and he puts on this facade that he's very okay with the life that he lives. He knows that the students hate him. He knows that the faculty hates him, but it's like something that he thinks is like endearing to himself because he wants to be framed like the monks and abstain from the pleasures of life and everything like that. And then obviously we find out as the movie goes on, none of that's true, and he still like wants affection and wants that love.
Mm.
And I think it's the first time we finally see his walls get let down a little bit. Like she kisses him under the mistletoe. So maybe he had just like that glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and then turns back to the camera. And it's just the most
It's a
heartbreaking
wrap.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These two movies like have just folded me emotionally.
Yeah.
I love Christmas. So happy.
Why are we crying during Christmas? See, but like at the end of both of these movies, they both really do feel like warm hugs. It feels like we just went through something in life that it's like maybe it was difficult, didn't really want to go through, but you came out at the end and you're
Yeah.
much better for it. And that's what both of
It was
these movies
earned.
really, yeah, that's what they really feel like to me.
Yeah. After all that pain, it was definitely earned.
Who would win? Paul Giamatti's character or George Bailey?
In what?
The Christmas Off.
I'm gonna say George Bailey.
George.
George Bailey, sorry.
I'm from Bedford Falls. See?
Paul Giamatti would just get everybody gifts on meditation. And I don't think it would go over well.
Now you listen here. I appreciate this, Mr. Hunman. I appreciate this book by Marcus Aurelius, but I'm missing $8,000. And I don't know where to get it.
You can see Mr. Potter in the back calling the police, laughing.
I bet Mr. Potter jailed Dominic Sess's dad.
He's behind the whole thing. He's running the mental institution.
Who's a bigger villain? Angus's mom or Mr. Potter? Because Angus's mom blows.
Yeah, that first phone call was actually insane.
Could you imagine hearing your mom's reasons and that's what you get?
Mm-hmm. She's like, oh, I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna say his mom. And like he's not wrong with his read on her either. He's like, I know what she's doing.
Right.
Like, yes, what she's been through is hard, but like I can see what she's doing. It's easier to just not see me. And that's heartbreaking.
It's terrible.
I know. And she's just looking for any excuse to send him off to military school. And Paul sees that. And so him standing up at the very end, like knowing what was going to happen to him, is just admirable.
At least Mr. Potter doesn't pretend to be anything he isn't.
That's true.
Yeah, he's real to himself. Also,
He's a
fuck
real
Stanley.
hater.
Oh, here we go.
It's pathetic.
Paul Hunnam's Lazy Eye was Paul Giamatti's idea and started out as a prank on co-star Dominic Sessa before being incorporated into the script. Alexander Payne came up with the idea on set to continually swap out the lazy eye on either side, as well as the car doors, to show the character development of trying to see yourself in someone else's situation.
How neat.
Huh.
So they would switch it out.
You're not crazy.
All right. There's something.
At least for now.
For now. Yeah, I love this movie. This was an immediate classic for me walking out of the theater. I knew I'd be
Same.
rewatching this every year. And I don't think it'll get old.
Yeah. I don't think we can sing its praises enough.
The performances are spectacular. Visually, it's beautiful. The soundtrack is perfect. Like I really don't have anything bad to say about this movie. And if you do, I'm coming for you.
I wonder what you're going to give it when we rate it. Although I actually think we have all given our rating for this movie on the pod before.
Probably.
It should be abundantly clear how we feel.
I gave this movie a 5.
Same.
Here we go.
Wow.
Those are
boom,
5. Those are 5 stars.
5 big booms.
It's the first time we've ever talked about a movie and all had 5 stars. How do we feel about that sound? We can workshop it.
I
don't know if I liked it.
I just hate that Tachi robbed us of a double 5-star, giving that paltry 4.5.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
Literally.
Oh my God. My bad, guys.
You ruined us.
Dude, your taste? Are you kidding me?
We almost went from no 5 stars for all of us to 2 in a row in the same episode.
I don't know
I've
what's wrong
given
with
3
me.
in the last 3 months.
That's very true.
No, 4. I've given 4.
It's a Wonderful Life. This one, The Exorcist, and
Place Beyond the
Pines.
I'm washed. My criticism is just washed.
That's not true. I'm just finally seeing some 5-star shit.
Well, hopefully we see more with Marty.
All we had to do is just leave October. We've been on an upward swing since then. Right, guys?
Nothing was wrong with October.
God damn
It was so good.
Please.
No, it'll be worse next year because it's all going to be live from the Exorcist house.
Oh, perfect.
Anyway,
That was
if
fun.
you haven't seen The Holdovers, I'm sure you have. It's time for you to go rewatch it anyway.
And if you haven't, we're going to send Mr. Potter after you.
And Dominic Sessa's mom.
Yeah.
They're going to get you. We've got a couple more Christmas episodes coming out this month, so be on the lookout for those. I'm excited for them.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys are too. Wrap it. That's a wrap. Martini. It's a Wonderful Life. It is. The Holdovers. 5 stars. We love it. You love it. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.